Hi, it's Chris Ripley with the Strategic Marketing Group, and I'm here to talk about the new timelines for pages that's going to go live on March 31st. You probably might even be listening to this after March 31st, so it's live already. But anyway, I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about Facebook and then get right into Facebook's new timelines for pages. Facebook in 2012, 850 million monthly active users, 483 million daily active users, 425 million active users who've used Facebook mobile products. This isn't as prevalent in the United States as it is throughout the world. It's available in over 70 languages and accounts for more than 95% of the social networking time on the web. The new timelines layout we saw initially on our profile pages, and it was introduced to business pages on February 29th. Grace period until March 31st to get your page done. All pages are going to switch to the new timeline layout on March 31st. Many new changes, such as no default landing page, bigger custom page width, and larger cover page image, plus many more changes taking place pretty quickly. So what's new? Like I said, your cover image, your profile picture, your about section, your app display. One of the coolest things I think is out there from a marketing point of view, highlight feed, timeline navigation, activity feed. The highlights, another great thing. Your friend feed, pin posts, another great feed for marketing. Milestones, starred stories, another great feature for marketing. You can see where this is going. And why you really need to be on Facebook for part of your marketing effort. Private messaging to communicate with customers, admin panel so you can really look and see what's going on your page, and an activity log. So this is all great stuff. And while, I said that we spent a lot of time creating Facebook landing pages for people, the new changes make it so much better from a marketing point of view that slight change is going, with all the other things that are coming your way. I said this a couple of years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago now, actually, that someday, and especially for some organizations, even at the time, Facebook would be all you would need for a web page for your business. And while certainly, we all want to have our own web pages and that type of thing, certainly the opportunity to use Facebook as your website to communicate with customers is wide open, and it's just getting better and better every time. Here are some of the changes. Cover image, number 1, your profile picture, your timeline, the about section, where your apps are. This is where you can really feature some great stuff. Highlights, the composer, pinned post, and friend activity. So we're going to go through each one of these individually. And the first one is the cover image. What's up at the top? It's 851 pixels by 315 pixels, minimum 399 pixels wide. Then it'll stretch it out, and it's not going to look good. So this is where, to make it look good, you're really going to want to put a decent size digital image, or it's going to look pixely and it's just not going to make you happy. So this is something, you're going to have to spend a little bit of time on. And, of course, this is something that I'm going to help people out with. You want to make it stand out, represent your brand well. They have some rules about it. You can't have price or purchase information. You can't have contact info such as your website, phone number, address. No like or share references, no calls to actions. Click like, sign up now, that type of thing. So all those things are things that you understand on the restrictions, but it still gives you a lot of opportunity to do many different things. Here are some examples. Here's one with the profile image and the top image. That's a great little image there. You've got Red Bull here. This spreads it out across the screen. These are kind of high level ones, but certainly, there are other ways that you can do it. And I've seen lots of great, executions. I kind of have a business execution on my page. I've done some other ones for clients as well. So, it's not too tough, but like I said, you want it to be at least 851 pixels wide. You want to get it in the right size. Your profile picture, this is basically going to be your logo. It's going to follow you around Facebook and the web. Logo, brand, product, or spokesperson. You saw Mr. T in that last one. If your brand is you, use a headshot. You can creatively combine it with your cover image, and here we have, Ford's done this one, and you have the Mustang in the background, and they've basically taken the Mustang that's on the hood ornament or the front ornament there and placed it as the profile picture, but it fits with the rest of it. And if you want to do something like this is something that we can do for you. If you want to try it yourself, I have a Photoshop template that you can do this in, and I would just drop me an email and I'd be glad to help you out with that. The about section, 155 characters long. This is your mission statement, whatever you want it to be. You can include a URL. Make sure you start with HTTP to make it clickable. You can use a short URL in there. Another place, Bitly is one place to go. GOO.GL is another place to go for that. Describe your company and what you do. The entire box is automatically linked to your info page. So just to, and the info page is something that we've had for a while. But that's, this is a great place. Again, another great addition to businesses. The app display. You can show 4 apps. You can have more apps. Apps are basically... we use the term app, and, I make mobile phone apps as one of the services that we offer. You look at this, and basically an app is a little application that'll do something for you. A big one that I'm going to be creating, I can create Facebook apps for you. Simple apps would be one that people can click on to sign up to get more information about your product or service. That's what you used to have on the like page or the landing page, the page that people would land on if they didn't like your page yet, and they would have to, give you a little bit of information or learn a little bit about your page, that type of thing. Since that's gone, we're going to be able to do this on the app display. Now, the good thing about it is that you can have more than one offer if you want, and you can hook this up to your YouTube page. An app can just be basically where somebody clicks on it and it takes them somewhere else on the web. So that's pretty neat, and I'm really looking forward to it. You can the first one is photos. It can't be changed, but you can influence the photo that's on the cover there as well. Others can make good use of this prime real estate. I love it. You can customize the thumbnail, so you can I made a thumbnail that had some words in it, kind of handwriting looking. Choose thumbnails that encourage the users to click. So, this is a great place. Don't leave this yet. This is a great place to do some marketing stuff for your Facebook page if you'd like. Allow users, the highlight feed allows users to choose how they interact on your page. Highlights what Facebook deems the most important. Okay, so that's what you can show. You can show your posts by page. Only the admin's post will be shown. So this is where you really control the content. And then post by others. Everyone except admin's post allows users to see what others are saying about your brand. You have to make these decisions yourself and realize that you're kind of on a continuum where that if you control everything, people aren't going to like it that much. But if you don't control anything, it may cause you a few problems as well. That's a decision that you have to make as a business. And, I can't influence you on that. I can just tell you there's different ways to go. Timeline navigation. Allow users to easily navigate your page by date. This is cool as well. Since users can now dig deeper into your page's history, make sure you prune your page. There may have been some bad times back there in 08 or 09 or whatever it might be. Go through each date in your page's past and say, does this represent the company the way I want it to? And if it doesn't, take it out. so that's okay. You can delete posts on your page. You're in charge. Timeline navigation, more stuff going on there. The statistics box appears at the end of each month, shows who the page is liked, how many likes the page has, and how many people are talking about or engaging with your page. So this is another neat little feature. You got to like this stuff, and this is good. We all need to see numbers, and numbers drive us as business people. So I think this is going to really encourage people to want to grow their Facebook world and their page and that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to this. Activity feed is the new wall. Okay, so understand that. Facebook EdgeRank algorithm decides which stories are to be displayed and which are to be hidden. So you want to try to make them, to get around the algorithm, you want to try to make them as relevant to your business as possible, certainly. Admins can edit any post with the little pencil icon in the top right of all posts, and you can see that as well. And someday, we may do like a live demonstration. Or if you have questions, I always say during these presentations, certainly contact me and we'll set you up. So we'll help you out if you have a question. Free Facebook question and answer session. Admins can also disable posting for specific fans in case someone starts spamming your page, just like before. Pinning post keeps it at the top of your activity feed for 7 days. Again, this is cool. You can use it for important updates, contests, announcements, add links and additional info in the description, pin post by clicking the pencil icon at the top right of the post. So, this is another great place that you can get stuff done. So, if you're going to have an event and you want to keep it up at the top and you don't want anything else to go over it, you pin it. And it stays up at the top for a week. You have your friends feed as well, focuses on highlights of users, friends, interactions with the page, and this is just trying to get more engagement going on. It shows the interaction from your fans, friends. So these may not be your friends. It increases social proof. Feature can be turned off at the admin panel. And that's another place that you need to take a look. Certainly is the admin panel. Milestones used to highlight important dates and events. Admins can set the date of milestones, which enter the timeline at that date. So this is where you can go back and add more information to your page before the Facebook world existed, and this is where really, as I was alluding to a little bit before, Facebook really can become the website for your company. I'm not saying that that's what it should be, and certainly we don't want to lock into any one company or any one brand for our website, but this is where you can start, and the other point on this that I'm going to make right now, that I make all the time also, is this is where you repurpose content. You want to make your Facebook page great, just take all the stuff you got on your website, put it on your Facebook page, and then you're going to, some people are looking at your website, some people are looking at Facebook, your message is consistent across the different media, and you're also getting your message to more people. So think about that and take some time and update your Facebook page, and we can help you with that. Of course, that's one of the reasons why I do this stuff. Milestones hold more weight on Facebook's algorithm, so they'll appear in more fans' news feeds. So those are going to go out when you put them up there. Used for new store openings, new product launch, when your company was founded, that type of thing. So if you're going to release a new product, you want to make it a milestone because Facebook's algorithm is going to hold more weight for that. So this is an important one. If you're going to do things on your Facebook page like announce the release of a new product, make it a milestone, more people will see it. Starred stories are similar to milestones, but not as big as an event. Any post can be starred so that it stands out. Starred stories are similar to milestones, but not as big as an event. Any post can be starred so that it stands out and it stretches across to fill an entire page. One of the things that I like to do is take pictures. And one of the formats that I like to use in taking pictures is panoramic format. And when you see stuff like this, this is where you can really have some fun, a little creative fun, but also make an impact with your business and make it on Facebook. One of the things that, if you're on Facebook at all, one of the things that you certainly notice is how often photos show up on your feed, on your personal page. And here's a great place for you to get some great photos on Facebook, draw some attention to your business, create more of a following, and have some fun. Dates can be changed so they appear when you want them to be on your page's timeline. So you can move things around, which, that's only makes sense. Private messaging. This is great. Fans and non-fans can send messages to pages. You can turn this feature on or off. Pages can now respond. You can't initiate a conversation, so you won't be sending spam messages to people. And you can only send 2 messages back for every 1 message received. Again, so they don't want you to use this for marketing. They want you to use this. This is a great customer service forum. A couple of years ago, I actually had a customer service problem solved through interaction on Facebook. And if I had had private messaging then, I may not have posted it on the wall. I may have just done a private message and let them try to fix it then, which I'm sure they probably would have anyway. I think this is a great customer service feature. It's not to be used to sell, build trust and relationships with your fans. The admin panel, another great feature. And as I said before, they're giving you more feedback now, and you got to think, in their mind, they got to figure if they're giving you more feedback and you're a business person and you see that your number of fans is not growing over time, you may try to increase the number of fans you have. So that's going to increase the engagement in Facebook. That's going to help Facebook out. Hopefully that will help you out as well. And it all depends on what happens in the social media Facebook ecosystem. You don't ever want to put all your marketing eggs in one basket, and using Facebook should be part of your integrated marketing plan. But your admin panel, I get off on these little tangents here. Your admin panel appears at the top of your page. It can be hidden away from view. So, sometimes it annoys me, but sometimes I want to look at it. It allows for quick access to stats such as notifications, likes, messages, and insights. And this also works for marketing consultants as well. When I look at my clients' Facebook pages, I can see how well I'm doing, and I really like that. I think that's a great feature, and it's going to push me as well, so it'll help my clients. You can also edit your page info and settings here. So this is another place, we were talking a little bit about settings and how you want to have, messaging set up. Do you want it turned on or off? That sort of thing. That's where you can do things like this. So your activity log allows admins to see page activity broken down by category. So you can see, all parts of your page. It provides admins with easy access to all parts of their page. And I like this as well, because this was sometimes a frustration of mine. How do I get back to the page? And you look around the page to see what link you have to click to return to the page, that sort of thing. So I really like this. And to wrap it all up, this becomes mandatory on March 31st. You might be looking at it after that. Default landing pages, welcome tabs do not exist inside the new Timelines layout. You're going to have to convert them to apps, and that's something. Generally, they will convert automatically. They'll convert to apps, like I was talking a little bit before about what you can do with apps. But they're not going to exist after March 31st. All apps will function as normal. They're just going to show up in that bar. Custom page sizes have increases to 810 pixels wide. So those of you with custom pages. And, the key thing is you got to embrace the change or be obsolete. Okay, I'm Chris Ripley with the Strategic Marketing Group. Visit www.smg2.com to get to our website. If you want to give me a call, if you have a simple question, if you need some help with this, I'd be, again, more than glad to help you out. 301-328-2113. Thank you very, very much. I'm Chris Ripley with the Strategic Marketing Group. Have a great day.